Okay, hello. We're doing an art stream tonight, but I kind of forgot to post it. I forgot to post it on Twitter. And this one's a little bit important. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to do that. Um, we the audio is gonna be a little bit funky today because I I was stupid and I completely forgot to bring my mic back with me, which was stupid. I'll have it for next week, but we don't have it for this stream. Um, so I'm using I'm using a Logitech camera as a microphone. And I know it doesn't sound good because I've tried it before, but it's better than the terrible laptop quality. If it was my PC, I would probably just try to use the PC, but it's not gonna work for this. So, all right, let's see. It's me. Let me go ahead and post this over on Twitter. Why is Twitter being weird? There we go. Sorry, it's never a multi-stream without scuff. Okay, where's my spinnies? A little spinny emoji. Stream live now. We're going game. Um, do I even use hashtags? I guess I can. Okay, so we're doing sprites today. We're doing sprite work, and I'm only doing Nuki and Yuto on stream because you've already seen, I mean, it's not you specifically. There's probably a lot of people who haven't seen it, but it's public on our Ko-Fi, and we're basing these off of those. So it's like you're not really getting spoiled with anything new other than some slight expressions. Before I do that, though, I have to clean this up. I was gonna do this before stream, but then I ran out of time trying to get ready. Because obviously we don't want this purple background behind her. This is Nuki. She's one of the main characters in our RPG game that we made, in case you did not know about that. She's one of the main characters, and so I'm working with her first, just because she's kind of more central to the game. I figured she would. She also has more of an interesting design. No offense to Yudo. Um, Yudo in the game, he's definitely a main character still, but he takes a little bit of a background to his sister. His sister is the one with all the cool stuff. He's just kind of there to help her. It's funny because a lot of his lines are my favorite, but she's definitely the more interesting of the bunch. I guess it's not really a bunch, there's only two of them. There's a lot more characters than that involved, but these two are the main ones. And I don't want to spoil, the other characters are getting like semi redesigns. So I don't wanna spoil that, but since these guys are just gonna kind of look the oh shit. Since these guys are kind of gonna look the same, I figured it would be okay to just have them. Also, I'm sorry there's no BGM today. I was considering it, but I don't really want to mess around with finding a whole copyright-free playlist, and I feel like having one song repeating over and over again in the background is really annoying. So I'm listening to the Corpse Party OST, which is one of my favorite RPG Maker horrors. Definitely a lot scarier than Grandmother's House. Grandmother's House is very light horror. It's more dark fantasy, I think. I consider it to be light horror. I've been getting a lot done with this lately, and so we will have a release date and stuff to be posted soon, but I can't tell you guys yet. You'll find out when everyone else does. Other than my lovely VAs, they already know. I actually told them today when the definitive edition is coming out. The new version is going to be a lot better than the older version for a plethora of reasons that I can't fully get into. The VA stayed the same though. Well, except for one group of lines. But that's just because I re-recorded them because they sounded bad. They were my lines, they weren't anybody else's. Everybody else did a great job. I don't think I did bad, but I don't think I did great either. I think I've improved a lot, so I fixed up just a couple of the lines that I did. I left most of them the same because changing the VA isn't the focus of the changes. Okay, we just need the areas between her hair now, I think, erased. The pesky little strands. Alright, I have a list of expressions I need to put on them. This is her original sprite, and this was done with the RPG Maker. They have like a software within RPG Maker that you can use to create character sheets. Um, but I want to go with I wanted to go with original art and stuff, so we're changing it. Which that'll help out a lot more with the other characters who are getting like their whole redesigns and stuff, but I don't mind how their art is either. Yuto and Nuki's look good either way. But I did want to add expressions, and expressions is the most important part because right now in the game they just have this one. They just have their normal staring expression, and when the VAs are doing great emotional work, we need to make their characters express that. Now I'm trying to line this up well just so that it doesn't overlap badly. Cause it's kind of a grid system for emotes or faces or whatever you want to call them. Okay, I think that's good. That's not like, yeah, okay, it's not cutting her off. All right. Now we just need to duplicate her a bunch and move her over, and then we'll start on different faces. I'm gonna be checking chat like periodically. It's gonna be kind of weird. Because I can't look at it fully while I'm drawing, obviously. It's not on the same window. Okay, so let's grab her, close out brush properties because I don't need them right now. Should I keep you at the same height and everything? And then another one. Just gonna have a bunch of Nukis just staring at the left corner. If I didn't duplicate, that just made a new layer. Whoops. There we go. Come on. There should be room for 4 of her. Oh, it looks like we have a streak here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that should be fine. I think. If anything's messed up in game, I'll just have to fix it myself. Okay, yeah, that cuts off. That's odd. Hold on. Maybe these guys need to be closer. Oh, they can't be too close. Because they have to be the same size. I think it's that extra strand that we gave her is kind of messing things up. Okay, let me... Might have to size her down a little bit. Damn it. Okay. Delete these. Goodbye, extra Nukis. I only need one of you for this. Okay, we're gonna size you down just a little more. So she actually fits within this frame. Maybe a little big. Well, not that big. Because they give me square, and I have to be within the square. I think that's... No, her head's getting slightly cut off there. Wish I kept it at the other size that I had. Balance is really weird. There we go. Okay. There. Now we have normal Nuki. And she's all lined up. She fits within the square. I wish they had like lines for the square, but they don't. It's okay. Now we can add in our other Nukis. Get her very close to the edge on this. So we have room for 8. I believe we're gonna have to do a second sheet of faces for her. There's that mark again. It's like not on the paper for the other ones, but let me just double check real quick. Let's make this transparent. Yeah, I think it's so light that it doesn't show up on any of the other layers. It's like too far off to the left, so she should be fine. Let's space a couple of these girls out a little bit. I think that should be fine. I'm leaving everything as like layers anyway, just in case I have to fix stuff later for game implementation. Let's duplicate that again. Start our second line of Nukis. Is that far enough over? I think so. I'm gonna move this one to around there. It's hard to get this part lined up because I want to make sure that her drawing isn't like cut off further down than it was before on the other ones, you know. In terms of character design, Nuki is one of my favorites I've done. I just think her style is so cool. She's got like a almost like a gothic Lolita style to her. It's difficult with all that, but I think we're good. And this is just the layer that I can turn off behind her. Alright, so we want a normal Nuki for sure. So that'll be this first layer. We'll call it normal Nuki. Let me see how many expressions I have for her. I know it's quite a few. I probably could have cut down on them a little bit, but I didn't wanna. I think they have like 10 each. Oh no, they have way more than 10. Well, okay. This is gonna be a lot. Well, it's not really gonna be a lot because it's just changing like shapes. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, not 10. I wonder if I can get that down to 16. Let me see. I feel like scared but curious could be the same as concerned. And then I'm gonna take out this other one. Okay, I think we're good. So first we have very happy Nuki. Happy Nuki. We're gonna be drawing her in very many different ways today. Need to know what pen I should be working with though. Let's see. Okay, that's too big. Let's try this. Yeah, I think that's probably what we used. Maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe like a 0.7. That's too small. About 0.8. That's like right in between, I guess. We're gonna use that one. 0.9. First, I gotta get rid of this. Oh no, she has no she has no mouth, but she must scream. Get rid of your eyebrow too. And bring that up higher. It's kind of satisfying. It's like shaving. She has she has she has no mouth. She must scream. Okay, sorry. Enough messing around with our poor girl. Let me take her skin tone. Do I want to do pink mouth? I think I prefer the black. Okay. Let's go back to skin tone and then just darken it. Black, that way it kinda goes, you know. That is awful, actually. I'm not good at drawing from like the side. It's why the portraits are so well, that's not the only reason why the portraits are so heavily referenced, but the portraits are heavily referenced, obviously, from the RPG thing. The main reason is because I wanted it to be extremely similar, if not like close to 1-to-1 with original sprites, but that is so much worse than whatever the fuck I drew the last time. I think this also needs to be smaller. Smaller lines. Even though I literally just said a second ago that it was perfect. I like I like that. A little smug almost smile. That's not big enough though. You know what? I should be doing this on a second layer. That way I can just erase what I want to erase. I can't do this! I'm freaking out. I've been stressed lately. As you can tell from me literally never streaming. Okay, let me see her full face for a second. Her smile should come out to like here, I think. I'm just not figuring out the right angle for it. It's like too close to her chin, maybe. So maybe something. This mouth is not gonna stay, but yeah, I think the farther out was the problem. Okay. So I'm gonna keep that as like a little outline. I think also, yeah, I think I need to make the lines less dark. Make them a little, because that looks better too. Like with it faded. Oh, wrong layer. So that's like kind of in the middle. That's definitely not right. Once I get into this, I know I'm gonna speed through it a lot more, but this is not how I wanted it to be. Okay, come on. Lock in. Lock the fuck in. Have you seen that trend with like the comfort characters telling you to lock in? It's Nuki right now. She's like, draw my face right, you loser. That's also wrong, but I think that's just because it's too close. Fuck do you draw mouths? Why am I failing? Does it just look weird because she has like flesh in the middle right now? I think maybe that's my problem. Looking at it too much. Let me delete the old one. And then to get skin tone or mouth tones, I typically just take the skin tone and then go towards red. That's my little hack of how to get what a mouth should look like. Is because it's black. That does look better. Maybe I should try like her normal outline. Because red didn't look great either. Reds I'll use a lot of times if the character is like wearing like lipstick or something, but Nuki's like 14. And she acts like a baby. It'd be better if it wasn't, if the lines weren't so thick. I think that's better, maybe. Let's see. Well, it would have been helpful if I did that on the right layer. Layering is so hard. I'm used to traditional art, and like there's so much better stuff with digital art. I love it so much more, but layering's difficult. Okay, that's definitely better, I think. Actually, hmm. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the black was just too thick. It definitely needs to be darker than that, because it kind of just looks like she has a hole in her face. And I know that's like kind of what mouths are, but like that's not what we should be aiming for, you know? It shouldn't look like an actual hole ripped in her face. I do think it's better. It's still not the best. I don't know where I'm going so wrong with it, but it is what it is. Fuck it, we've all, you know? Let's move this big- okay. I wish you guys could see like my settings bar and everything, but I don't know how to do that. My program like makes it so that it's multiple, but if I had it capturing everything, then I would end up accidentally doxing myself or something. I just know it. Okay, and then for the tongue, we just make it a little bit darker. You know what? That's not as bad as I thought it was. However, her face does look bald right now because she doesn't have her eyebrows are gone. That's, I forgot to turn it back down to 0.5. I'm feeling like she can maybe use some blush too. Not like that, but that was just like me scribbling to know how that would look. That's definitely not how I'm drawing blush. I just want to know if the pink looks right, you know? I think it does. I think for the happy expression, it does look great. Now the question is, do we want it to be like really anime style blushing? Or do we want it to be more natural? I'm thinking since there's not like, she's kind of already drawn in like a cartoonish kind of style, I'm thinking that blushing will be okay. Mm, I still don't love the black on the mouth. It's like throwing me off, but I don't know what to do better. Maybe if I just make it a dark brown, maybe? Let's do it on another layer so that I'm not fucking with what we already got. Mm, I do think that's better. Whatever. I'm gonna go down to my original normal Nuki and I'm gonna jot down these colors. At least the outline color. I don't need to do the the tongue or the mouth color because I can just grab those easy, but when it's that thin of a line, it's hard. Okay. Next layer, we've got Pouty Nuki. Pouty Nuki, because she's like low-key bratty little sister. Pouty Nuki. And she pouts because Yuto is always teasing her. So cute. Look at her. I love her. I like that so much better than than her happy face. And I don't think I really need to change the eyebrow because she's not like super upset, you know, she's just pouting. So I don't want to make it like she's like about to actually cry because she's just being huffy about her brother being hurt. I love their dynamic. And Tiffany and Todd pulled it off really well too. Alright, it's nostalgic slash thoughtful. I don't really know how to do that on a facial expression. I guess we can start by getting rid of what's already there. I feel like maybe her eyes would be closed if she's like remembering things. So maybe no eye as well. I'm gonna keep the same shape though, so I need her top lid. It's like, actually, I'm gonna steal this from you. I'm actually gonna draw over it so that I don't fuck up the rest of her coloring because she's all on one layer. I believe I drew her when I was just starting to get ready, knowing how to do layers and stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to duplicate you. Sorry, I just want to add a layer. Oh, you're also not fully erased around here. Let me fix that. We don't want black splotches on your face. Right. I'm gonna draw this just to make sure that the sizing is right. Can go more across. And then I should be able to erase this and oh, not erase it, color over it with her face. With her face color. That's what I need to do. Wait, why is that a darker color? What the hell? Just give me her normal face color. That was weird. She went from having no mouth to having no eye. Technically, she does have an eye under that eye patch, and it's functional. She doesn't actually have any problems with her eyes. That's just her fashion statement. Okay. So this I want to move around. I'm gonna thicken it, obviously, but oh, wrong layer. I want to thicken it, obviously, but I feel like that would be the right point. It should be. Should be about it. Okay. And now we thicken it, because that's literally her whole lashes closed. And a little bit of a curve at the end. I feel like this does need to be moved up a little bit more. Possibly, potentially. Okay. This just a little bit. Yeah, I feel like that's better. I think I'm gonna keep her smile like that. She already looks a little bit wistful in her original sprite. It's better. She's weird. Let's see how her original. I need to not double back on it. And I don't like that because that's how I typically do my sketches, but I'm not sketching, I'm making fun of art. Okay. I feel like it needs to be higher up. And luckily I can do that because I'm on Later, I just gotta lasso it. Yeah, okay. So there's our wistful Nuki. Nostalgic Nuki, whatever you want to call her. Who is next? Concerned slash scared but curious, because I can bind those. It's kind of, it's for the scenes that we have, they're kind of the same. Okay. Let's see. Your skin tone again. I think we are gonna mess around with the eye shape a little bit. And definitely the mouth, so we can get rid of that. Like, you know how when someone's concerned, their eyes will come up a little bit like that? Eyebrows first, I guess. And since she's curious, I think she's gonna have an open, like small circular open mouth. Something like that. Go a little wider on that. There. Yeah, okay. Let me seal her mouth color. That softens up the black a little too. Okay. Nuki. Yeah, I don't think I need to add like a tear or anything because she's not like distraught. She's just concerned. It's going a lot faster than I thought it would actually. It just took me a minute to start. I told you I'd get I'd get the hang of it eventually. Okay. We got smug and horrified next. Smug and horrified separate, they're not the same emotion. Just to clarify. I said that kind of weird. So smug is definitely gonna have that the like colon 3 smile, you know? Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Sorry. It leaves like a weird outline when you do it. When you color over with the same color on another layer, it just makes it confusing. Oh, I need to go back and change that color on the last one. I was wondering why that looked so much darker than the others, and it's because I used black. Just color over it. Yeah. Mm. Here. A weird little cat smile. Trying to figure out how to do it without it looking bad. I do think that I need to um tilt this a little bit. It should be scrunched up towards her face because it's like she's bringing up her lips, you know? My music turned off. Why my music turned off? Oh, haha, it just was asking if I was still watching. You guys can't hear the music, it's kind of sad. I don't know how the fuck people draw these faces without them looking cringe. I mean, it's supposed to look a little cringe, but like, not to the level that I'm drawing it. Maybe I went too heavy on the cat. Like, maybe it needs to be. Yeah, those are too small, but I think like a very slight wave is better. Yeah, that's giving more of what I was trying to do. I need to take the brows away now. This is like for when she's like proving her brother wrong and she's like, haha, knew I was right. 'Cause they're always bickering like that. I think maybe a little blush too. Like, yeah, told you so. You know, that's like the vibe. Actually, I need to go in with the pink first before I add her tongue. Then I can get the other pink back. Smug. Smug Nuki. My music just changed to the one where they no spoilers for Corpse Party, of course, but there's like mind breaky kind of scenes. And this is the music for it, and it's perfect because we're doing Horrified Nuki now. I wish I could share it with you guys, but it's copyright. I don't want my stream taken down. So sorry. You can only hear me yap. That's the real reason. I don't want you guys don't want you guys listening to anyone but me. I drew that on the wrong layer, but that's okay. I like it anyway. I mean, I really wouldn't have to do much to change it, but I do like how it is. Just wish I'd put it on the other layer. Let's erase bit, cover some of this up. No, horrified wouldn't be like that. That's more distraught. Horrified would be wider eyes, which can be done by manipulating the pupil. So we take this blue. It's hard because our sprite is so small that it almost doesn't make a change. Mm. No, I do think I could add, you know, like the distress lines that you see in like anime sometimes? Like that. Almost like despair is coming over you. I think I can do that. Definitely add it on a new layer though, because I might hate it. Or change my mind later, you know? Problem with this, like, this brush is that I have to be really careful not to overlap too much. I feel like that gives off the right impression. I'll have to clean it up a little bit though. I keep like wiggling and dancing in my music, but number one, you can't even hear my music, and number two, you can't see me. I don't got no VTuber model today. I considered using my sprite like I do sometimes for laptop streams, but I didn't want to get in the way of the art. Okay, let's clean this up a tiny bit more. Not that much. It's smaller. There we go. It's those little strands of hair again. They keep getting me. Okay, and now inside of mouth. I need the pink. Oh, not the spray. And not on this layer. There we go. I'm considering adding like flushing, but I think that'll give off the wrong impression. I don't want people being creepy. Like just from the anime standpoint, you know, kind of have to be careful with that stuff. Whoa, my tabs just freaked out on me. Okay, we're fine. We're good. It's all fine. Okay, do I want to add tears though? Because that's a different thing. That's a fine thing. Turn down opacity though. With or without? I think with. Okay. That's still getting more distraught Nuki though. I guess they're very similar emotions. I don't know how else to convey panic, you know? It's kind of similar. Maybe we'll just combine those then. Horrified slash distraught Nuki. No, I think distraught Nuki is just gonna be like, now that I'm thinking about the scenes that I wanted to use her in, I think that's gonna be more like sobbing, not panic distraught. Okay. Let's turn the opacity back up, because I always forget to do that when I'm drawing. Who's next? Who's our next expression? We have offering suggestions. Because I didn't know what to call that one other than offering suggestions. It's like she's offering solutions to puzzles and stuff like that. Well, not really puzzles, because she doesn't really. That's up to the player to solve, but when her and Yuto are figuring things out. This is kind of just going to be the same expression as concerned Nuki, except without the concern in the eyes. It's like, it's just going to be her mouth changing, I think. Because she's just yapping. She's just offering her advice. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to normal Nuki. I'm gonna erase this. We have what I want. We're gonna save. Actually, I'm gonna close this off just for a second. Turn off window capture just in case it like is weird with my files. Save, and then additionally, to save it as a PNG, Nuki faces one PNG. Oh, I meant to save a copy as that. Shit. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open the PNG file, and we're just gonna draw over this. Because I already have the Nukis set up in the right line. Okay. So the expressions will be the only thing that change here. Hold on. Why do you have blue on you up here? You're not supposed to have blue on you up there. Let me go back to the other file. Is the wrong layer? I think it would be on this one. I think I might have accidentally. What the hell? Why are you all? They're all merged. This is supposed to be the TIFF file. If I go in here, showing is separate. Those are literally separate files. What is the problem? Like, I'm on the mouth, but it's still. The fuck? Okay, now it seems to be working. Maybe. No? Well, hold on. This is so weird. It's like only affecting some of it's like some of the layers are like acting like they're merged, but some of the layers are not. I will show you guys. Won't keeping you in the dark. See how this I'm on a totally different layer. Let me see. Okay, now it's working. Maybe I just need. Okay, yeah, because that's on that layer. So, but then if I go to this layer, it shouldn't. Okay, cool. I don't know what I did to figure it out, but I did something. Huh. The weird blue square is not from the paint, the spray paint thing. When did that come about then? This one. On suggestion, Nuki, for some reason. Oh, no, only in that spot. What the heck? Okay. Where did it come from then? On this layer? It's just on those two, right? Yeah. Weird. I gotta try and chase this blue spot. There we go. Save. Now save a copy. No, it doesn't do anything on OBS anyway. Well, that's good to know. Because I just completely opened my files, but you know. I'm gonna save over the PNG. Not PSD. PNG. I said not PSD. PNG. Thank you. Alright. Now when we open a new one, we can open the PNG file. There we go. We don't have the blue spot, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, what Nuki are we starting with? That is the main question. Disappointed. Forgot about the layer rule. It's silly, it shouldn't do that. It should still look cohesive when the layering is doing its thing, but whatever. That's more annoyed Nuki, but I think I do have that anyway. Yeah, let's just go with it. I'm very unimpressed, annoyed Nuki. Do I even need to change the eyebrow on that? Maybe. I feel like she looks more unimpressed or annoyed here than if I make it flat. It's kind of hard to tell without erasing it, though. I think I'll just leave it like that. Okay, now let's try unimpressed Tanuki. Or, not unimpressed Tanuki. Uh, disappointed Nuki. All the blushies go away. We're more than halfway done with her. But we do still have, Yuto to do. That's more disappointed. Much better. Oh, I drew that on the wrong layer, but it's a good thing that I have that problem a lot sometimes where they just put things on the wrong layer and then I don't like them and then it's a problem. I mean, this needs to be Nuki faces too to file. Okay, what we got next? Disgusted. Disgusted Nuki. I think she literally shows up one time in the game, but she needs to exist. It's just stupid ass line too. Why are we not? My music stopped. I actually remember to switch my layers this time, which is nice. That's more pouty Nuki. That would have been good for her pout. Remember what her pout face looks like. I think it might have been that one actually. Hold on. Yeah. I want to see what that would look like. Oh, that one's fine. It's just a different way of making her pout. Anyway, now I need to retake away her face. Wipe it away. It almost reminds me of like face painting, except it's like her literal face. Okay, so disgusted. I think maybe I should have started with the eyebrows. I am not knowing how to draw this. Mouth definitely isn't right. There. Sure. Excuse me, I need to steal your mouth colors. Who we got next? You already did annoyed. So we have indignant, distraught, supportive, and angry. Okay. I think I'm not gonna mess with the horrified one just because it has that like extra coloring and stuff on it. Wound up being good anyway, because it's all in one layer. Would have been really, really shitty to try and figure out. So it's a good thing we combined one of the expressions. Actually, I need to, like, double this just to steal one of the eyeballs. It's like, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I can steal this one. Sounds terrible. Oh, that was a bad shape. Gotta lasso it without getting our hair strand in there. Yoink it. And try to get it at the same spot. It's not exactly right. Oh, that's the whole layer. Oops. Ah, shit. Let's re-lasso that, because that's... Otherwise I'd have to figure out how to get that back in. Brush thing would go away. There we go. I think it's like right there. You know, possibly a little closer on that side. Yeah, there. No, I recognize I have to get this black out of there too. And I also have to erase everything except for that eye on this layer. Let's do that first. Off layer one. It doesn't matter if, I'm not gonna mess around with the fourth Nuki, because I really don't need to erase her. My god, erasing horrified Nuki was really sad. It looked like she was, like, literally disappearing. Look, now this one needs the eye patch switched over on that side. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Let's draw this in now. Actually, that should be on this layer. Let's make sure that was... I'm not gonna mess anything up when I compress the layers there. Okay, now what expression was I drawing? Indignant, that's right. Need to know what to erase. The answer was literally everything. All the expression. She's very upset, can't you tell? No, she's gonna be in a minute. I need the tongue color. Or her blush. I might want to make her eye go up a little bit, but I'm not sure yet. I do know I need her tongue. Let's see how that looks. No, but I do think it would help this one look a little bit more disgusted. Yeah. Sometimes you see things on other layers and then you realize they'd be better for other ones. Look at that. We're almost done with her. That's nice. Okay. Wait. Somehow I skipped one. I only have two left, but I definitely need more than that. Had more than that, I mean. 15, but where's the last one, you know? Oh no, I'm keeping distraught. That's right. Okay. Distraught, supportive, and angry. I'm gonna do supportive next because it fits with this face that we have. Oh, wrong thing. I'm still missing one though. Hold on. Because if I'm not getting rid of distraught, then I didn't get rid of that one. What one did I miss? I did the. Yeah, I should have 16. Even with that. Let's see. We have annoyed and disgusted. Annoyed, disgusted, and disappointed. So, and we have the indignant. Let me look at what we had before. I actually have the name saved. Suggestion, horrified, smug. Healthy, nostalgic, thoughtful. We have happy. We have normal. Concerned and scared. Okay, so we're missing. Shit, we're missing 5 then. Because I missed taunting and I missed sheepish. Taunting can kind of go with smug, though. That's kind of the vibe I was going for. So we'll just skip out on that one. Okay, because she's taunting her brother, not actually taunting someone, you know. Okay. Open recent. Go back to Nuki Faces 2. Oh, I drew supportive Nuki on her normal, on the base layer again, but that's okay. So we have the smug slash teasing goes together. So sheepish, supportive, angry, and distraught. Oh no, we already did supportive, so distraught, angry, and sheepish. I'm gonna have this one be angry because we already have the brow for it. Just got to get rid of this. These. No. That is a little less angry than I need her to be. I need her to be like genuinely angry. Maybe like teeth bared? That's like her biting her lip. That's what it looked like anyway. Yes, I think. Ah, way too big of a brush, and I did it on the wrong layer again. I guess it doesn't matter, because I'll be drawing over it with the pink, huh? Just for extra, emphasis. I don't like how that turned out, but I can't fix it very easily. Let's see what happens if we add teeth instead of just the mouth color. Is it better? Little. This though. It's way too yellow. Didn't mean for it to be that dark. Just give it a tiny bit of depth. Like the separation of the teeth. I think that's okay. Alright. So now we're doing like sobbing Nuki. The same color blue. Or at least similar, because the opacity is going to be weird. Yeah, hold on. I need to do it in one stroke, which is difficult. Yeah, okay. I need to do it on the other side though, too. Should I try it going down, or is that too cartoony? I think that's fine. Drew it on the wrong layer again. I did it for like 4 of these. Jeez. It's gonna have to switch back and forth all the time. I'm not great at that. Stay back up. I was wondering why that was like only going dark. Okay. What was the last one? Sheepish. It's like kind of embarrassed. Like, you know. No. I do know I need to go, like, draw one of these. Like a sweat drop. I think maybe I should do that in blue again. Pass you down. It's more like a second drop. So you can see how you can still see her hair strands. That's the point. But picked a bigger brush for this, jeez. Little spaces take a lot. Something similar to that, I think. I think maybe change the brow as well. Don't change the size, damn it. Trying to change the opacity back. Go back to 0.5 for my line art. And steal the hair. Oh my god, not the skin tone, the hair, the black on the hair. I need the blue from there. I can just take it. There we go. Don't like the mouth though. The opacity was also down, which might have been screwing with the color. Yeah, that looks fun. Grab the mouth color again. I lost it. It only gives me like so far back in my color history. Probably need to grab the tongue color too. Yep. I think I should add blush too, because she's like embarrassed. Okay. There's our girl. She's all done. That's crazy. I feel like it didn't take that long, did it? How long's it been? Okay, not even 2 hours. Not even an hour and a half, actually. I think. Yeah, not even an hour and a half. That's not bad. And of course, you will be able to see all of these lovely sprites plus the other 8 that we did, actually in the game. But we gotta overlook our girl for now. I need to save a copy for the PNG. And now we're gonna open a new thing. We are gonna open Yuto, whose name I accidentally misspelled in this file. Whoops. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd he go away? Hello. Why'd he disappear? Okay. He looks a lot different in his thing. Add image. Why is it not letting me do this? There we go. See how much bigger that is? That's why we have to resize it. Doesn't he look different? He looks a lot different. I think I'd prefer for Yudo, I prefer the game sprite, but it's okay. He looks a lot more plain in ours. He also looks more he looks more like daddish to me. Anyway, we need to crop this. I think we have less expressions for him. Go away, Nuki. It's not about you anymore. We have another contender. I also need to cut off his shirt a lot. Okay, I'm gonna need to change some of that because that makes him look like a he looks like a priest. He's wearing priest robes. Okay, we're gonna change his shirt a little bit. Let's not have you looking like a strange conservative man who'd ask me to confess my sins, thanks. Yudo is sarcastic older brother, not whatever that is. How many? I know we have less sprites for him, but or less expressions for him. I just don't know how many less. It might be just down to 16. I might just not have to change them, you know? Nope, 15. Okay. Alright, let's get this eraser back to small. I haven't checked chat like at all. I don't think anyone's yapping, but yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. I don't want to be mean. I ignore you just because I'm drawing. I know this was also like a weird time and nobody was really expecting this stream. I meant to schedule it earlier in the day, but I forgot. Just trying to figure out where this part in the soundtrack is that I'm listening to. I think it's the basement portion. We really need to play Corpse Party on our channel at some point. I really want to do that this summer. Play the whole series. It's literally my favorite game series ever, I think. I like it more than Baldur's Gate, if that tells you anything, because considering how obsessed I've been with Baldur's Gate. I really miss that too. I miss streaming so much, like on a regular basis. I still have like 20 more days until I can get back to really normal streaming. I know I'm gonna stream at least one more time this week. And then I should be able to stream um I have like duties to do the week after my finals. So I won't be able to fully stream then either. Like the next week and a half after. We'll probably play we'll probably have a stream for Roblox and maybe another art stream or something. Because I can only do it on my laptop because I'll be out of town. Or not out of town, but out of my streaming place. Away from my PC. That's what I mean. I'm trying to think of what else I could do with you guys. I think Roblox is really the only thing. I mean, I could maybe try to download it like a VN or an RPG maker or something, but I don't know. That doesn't really appeal to me. Playing playing games on my laptop isn't fun. And I like you guys being able to see my like real reactions and stuff, you know? I mean, obviously you can't see like my full face, but the VTuber models are expressive enough that they at least hint at what I'm feeling, you know? So having not that, I feel like that's a big part of the gaming streams is seeing people's reactions to them. Maybe we could do a Crow Country run through. I don't think that'll even work on this computer, actually. What would be fine if it didn't, because I mean, it would be fine if it did, because you don't need to see our reactions to that. We've already played it through what, 3 times now? Maybe not. Yeah, 3 times because we did the achievement run separate from the other one, I believe. Okay, Yudo, you're all cleaned up. Make sure you're actually cleaned up and you're not having any particles floating. Okay, looks good. Now let's move you up. Align you with your original form. Okay, you're gonna need more cut off of you. Gotcha. I'm also changing what you're wearing. I like talking to my I like talking to my creations as though they're like real people. You're changing your clothes. I'm changing them right now. Um, let's add onto your shoulder as well. Make it go fully. And then still this color. I think I'm gonna add just like a hood or something, just so he looks. I don't want him to look like a priest. He's not a confess your sins type man. He's like a shut up, I don't care. Like if you tried to confess your yeah, I feel like if you tried to confess your sins to Yudo, he'd be like, I literally don't give a shit. Shut up and follow me. He's bossy. Bossy older brother type. Oh, that's way too big. I don't know what I thought I was doing. I'm used to having a much, oh my god, bigger canvas. Should it be one? Whoa. Yeah, that should be fine. Should I give him like a necklace or something? I feel like the hood doesn't help much. It makes him look like a priest that's ready to go on the rain or something. Why does he look like that? He looks like he would like try to mentor you and lead you on the right path. Dude, that's not him. I mean, a little bit, but not in a priestly way, in a I know better than you way. So shut up and listen. Just need to make that not transparent. It did help a tiny bit, but yeah, we're adding like a necklace. Let's do like dog tags. Those are kind of cool, right? Has to be a different color, dummy. And I won't have to draw this again, which is good. I don't like drawing convoluted things more than once. See, and they're like kind of like going off to the side, so it's like I could also just added jacket strings. I feel like that looks more him. He's just kind of, he's not careless per se, but he doesn't care about things like appearance wise, you know? So how would I draw hoodie strings? That aren't connected to a hoodie. It's like just his jacket. Is that what they look like? I feel like maybe. Definitely makes him look more casual, which is what we wanted. Casual, that's the word I was thinking of, not careless. Yuto faces. One. Oh, that'll be perfect anyway, because I do need a normal faced Yuto. Okay. Oh no, they're swarming, guys. They're all showing up. It's an army of Yutos. Actually, you need to be closer. He doesn't fit. I spaced him too weird or something. The second Yuto needs to move over. Yeah, I think that, oh, that's the problem, because it's cut off. It's cut off before that. Normal Yuto looks like that. It's where this line meets. That's where I was confusing myself. It's weird, these canvases, like, don't actually cut off on the canvas size. So then if you try to move over, the markings will be there. Much better. I like him a lot more with his hoodie. He looks a lot less straightforward and a lot more, like, he reminds me more of like a popular guy, you know? Like he's just a dude. Mm. 4th Yuto needs to be moved up more. Is that you? No. It's you. No, it's you. You need to be moved up more. You're like taking up all the space. Actually, the other one does too. The top Yutos won't let the. Sorry, when I started saying it, I realized that that sounded wrong. I was gonna say the top Yuto is full, the bottom Yuto doesn't have any space. Okay. So here's normal Yuto. And this next one. Exasperated Yuto. Don't liar. He already looks like he's half glaring. Look at him. Okay, turn this back down to 0.5. That is not exasperated. Hmm. It's more of like, I don't know how to give you expressions either. He's supposed to look fed up. It's just like so touchy there. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He literally looks like he would like spit. Like he'd spit on me. Bro, that's not the vibe. Not the right thing. What the hell? Hold on. Sorry, there were weird sounds outside, but I think it's fine. Okay. It's like really angry. I don't know how to draw an exasperated expression. It's more like he's like supposed to be like rolling his eyes. Hmm. Maybe I'll come back to that one. Annoyed I can do. I know how to make him look annoyed. It's the same. It's just slight annoyance though. Maybe something like that, but not like that. He's kind of stoic, so I'm also not good at drawing men's eyebrows, clearly. Like, why does it look so choppy here? When it's so smooth in the other one. Like, it's like really pixelated. It's odd. Let me try my smoothing thing. Oh, I didn't help either. Maybe a little bit. want him to be like a little less cartoony than Nuki though. Like that looks like childish annoyance. He's not childish. Maybe that. I'm not sure if it could color select right. There we go. Yeah, that helps. Okay. I'm making it a little bit darker than Nuki's mouth. I just feel like it suits him better or something. I don't know. Okay. Next on our list, unsettled. Okay. Should be easier to draw than expressions I'm not used to drawing. Why are we not drawing on that? Oh. Because the layers were all out of order. But I think I fixed them. Yeah, there we go. Much easier. Not on that layer though. That's not the right color. What the heck? What is happening? Why is the color not right? It's on the right layer. I'm literally grabbing it right from his face. Why is it not blending perfectly? I'm not doing it right up here either. Because I'm literally just insane. Be a possibility at this point. Shit. Mike. My microphone. You fell. You're readjusting. Look where that got me. I fixed it. I think. Alright. Let's try this again. Seems to be fine now. Did weird to his eye. No, not the baby face, Yuto. Unsettled. What we got next? Amused. I feel like this should just change slightly. See how it's still not like fully going unless I really scribble it. It's weird. It doesn't have like any face shading. What kind of expression is that? I'm struggling with Yuto, man. He's not looking right. Why does he look evil? No, I don't want evil Yuto. Where's his mouth placement originally? Not that far off. Like, I don't know why he's looking so funky. Now it's because his mouth is all weird, but maybe I need to do the same thing that I did with Nuki and just make it dark brown. Is that the problem? Is your mouth just looking funky? Yeah, that's a lot better. Even just that like subtle change really helped for whatever reason. It's a good thing too, because I drew it on the wrong layer. Not that I couldn't erase it, but you know. I'm gonna go back and change unsettled Yuto as well. I like this one. I like this Yuto. Okay, I need poof color. Look at him. He's almost smug Yuto. That Yuto almost functions for like multiple Yuto expressions. Because he's not super expressive. Like, I mean, his voice is, but like, he's not. How do I explain this? The VA did a good job with him. He has his emotions proper, but Yuto himself is not like a super emotional guy. He really only gets like that with his sister. So I feel like that's almost like amused, but it's also the like proud Yuto and the taunting Yuto at the same time. Or the teasing Yuto, not taunting. It's not really taunting. He's not being mean. It's like just happy Yuto. Yeah, there's also happy nostalgic Yuto, and I feel like that fits for him too. I'm like redoing my notes. Let's get curious. Cautiously curious, Yuto. I'll just call this one Smiling Yuto. Okay. So this one is Cautious Yuto. Keep one brow the way that it is. Change the other one to going like this. I feel bad lowering a lot of his emotions, but he just... I feel like that fits his characterization better. To like kind of express things similarly. I do think I'm gonna keep Happy Yuto separate. Like, Proud, Amused, and Teasing I think all fits that other one. This one. Kind of like the same thing with the, Smug and... I originally had it to be like her teasing and her smug face to be separate, but they kind of have similar expressions. Okay, so this should be Concerned Yuto. Or no, Curious Yuto. Kind of both. It's Unsettled Yuto for a second. I just don't know about how I hear this. I'm not liking it. That's a lot better. I like that a lot more. So now we have happy, protective, angry, accepting, comforting, and also exasperated and softly protective. Let's do his, like, commanding one first. Commanding protective. Like that. That, but bigger mouth. That, but mouth farther down. No. That's like the weird anime angle. Maybe I just need to redraw this. Can't get it right. You're frustrating me. That's almost it. Just because the perspective's weird, too. So, like, it's making it hard to draw. And the fact that I drew it in black. Don't know why I keep messing that up. Or how I keep messing that up. Because the brown and the black are like the main colors I'm using. I don't need to fix that one, but I think I need to just bring this one down more. Like, you're gonna do this. And you're gonna leave my sister alone. Like, that kind of vibe. I think that makes sense as to what's happening here. He's not angry, but he's demanding. Domineering, I guess. We got next. Let's do reluctant acceptance. Should almost be like he's like sighing about something, I guess. Yeah, whatever, I guess. That's actually more angling towards angry. See if we can change this into anger then. I like that expression, it's just not what I was going for. Oh my god, switch to the tongue color, thank you. Or mouth color. It's like the tongue color for Nuki, but it says mouth color. Speaking of which, I need to add his tongue. Let me add this one. Probably should have for the last one too. We'll see. Okay. Dark. Oh, not quite yet, actually. Darken up the edges there. This one too. I just forget that Yuto's supposed to have a tongue. It's like, no, you don't get one. Huh? Stew. Let's do happy. Because that's different than what we have of. I feel like Yuto would be the type to like close his eyes to smile. He feels like a closed eye smile kind of guy. Or at least one of them. Don't go taking away both his eyes yet. That's the wrong color. That was the tongue color. This is the right smile color. Yeah, I like him. Like that. Good Yuto expression. I do need to fix his brows though. The rare big Yuto smile. I like that one a lot. Except I need to change this a little bit. There's like a weird fuzziness at the bottom that I feel like shouldn't be there. It's also up here. But that's just from doubling over. There we go. Look at Happy Yuto. He's growing on me a lot. His design is, I mean. It's my character, of course I like him, but his design, the design itself was a little boring at first. With all the different emotions and stuff. Plus the hoodie that makes him look like Glass of a Priest. Okay. Hello, Izzy. I don't know when you said that, because I have not been checking chat at all. I've been in my drawings, but hold on. I'll let you guys get a good close look at this. See, I can't see it because half of my screen is like panels. So when you see it being really small, I see it being normal sized with my panels on the side and stuff. That's what I wish I could show you guys. I'll figure it out one day. Anyway, we need to save this, save a copy as a PNG to use. Okay. Yes, we're doing good. We're just very busy. Alright, now we're gonna open this as a PNG. And that means we can draw over it now. What expressions do we have left? That's a good question. We have exasperated, reluctant, comforting, distraught, and protective. Let's do reluctant acceptance first. I feel like that'll be the easiest one. It's gonna kind of play off of this third one. Not like that. He looks like a frog. Okay. There's reluctant. I need to look a little less on. Slightly less concerned. This should be downturned a little bit. Not a lot. It's like he's kind of just saying, okay, this is it. This is what things are. This is what it has to be. So I would call it reluctant acceptance. Let's do protective and comforting. Those are both towards Nuki, of course. Um, Trying to figure out which one to go off of. I think we'll do this first one. Wrong layer. Shit. Here we go. One good thing about having the layer sheet in my way. Without eyebrows, he looks really goofy. But he's almost like, he's just like telling Nuki that it's gonna be okay here. Comforting presence, Yuto. Unlike all the times that he gets angry with her. Or more annoyed, not angry. I also want to clean this up a little bit. I know it won't really matter in the long run, but I don't want it. All the sprites go over like a slightly like darkened backdrop on RPG Maker games. It's like you won't see that, but it's bugging me. Okay. I gotta decide what go on. You've been working on a server project recently. That's fun. What kind of server project? If you don't mind, if you don't mind sharing. Okay, we did comforting and we did. I need soft protection, distraught, and exasperated. Thinking soft protection can come from this one. Soft protection. Distraught can probably be on here. Exasperated can be there. So exasperated, yeah, okay. Cool. No, I have to get rid of Smug Yuto. He's not gone forever. He's just on a different page. I didn't even save this as Yuto faces too, though. There we go. This is less like this is like the demanding one where he's like really protective versus this is the one where he's just like kind of being protective over Nuki like in her own right. Does that make sense? Like he's in this one he's like protecting her from someone or like from serious danger. Whereas this one he's just like, "Hey, be careful." Like older brother kind of vibes. I don't know why I said kind of vibes. He literally is her older brother. But yeah, he's like easily annoyed, slightly overprotective brother. That's who Yuto is. I like that better without. Oh, didn't mean to put a check mark over happy, Yuto. Okay. And then we need distraught Yuto. This I think is really only used in like one scene. He's very, very upset in this scene. Joined a Minecraft server with a nation of doors, but that went downhill. Oh, that's cool. I would love to make a Minecraft server. I still don't have Minecraft. I still haven't gotten it again. I don't know if there's like I feel like there's like a mental block, low key. Not that I don't like, not that I because I don't want to play it. I feel like the whole thing, the situation just gave me anxiety, and now I feel weird about getting back into it. It's like I thought I was gonna lose everything, and now like I just have lingering fear. But I would really like to play Minecraft again. I haven't played in so long. Maybe I'll get into it on my own time. Oh my god, he looks really he looks really sad. That's like too cartoony of how I drew it, but he looks really sad. Kind of feel bad for him. That's not right. You distraught Yuto. Well, is this the last one? This might be the last one. Yeah, it is. It's the exasperated one that I didn't want to do before because I didn't know how to draw it. I almost need to make him like roll his eyes. But his eyes are already so pretty. I don't want to mess him up. I don't want to mess him up. Okay, I can do it. Actually, I need to do white. Let's do this on a new layer though. See how it's not fully covering though on the new layer? It's like I kind of have to do it on the original layer, which is scary. Not that I can't just hit undo, but no, what the hell? It's still not working. There's only one of them there. Oh, because my opacity's still down from the tears. I'm so dumb. Sorry. Ignore me. Okay, he's looking. I can't scroll down too far. He looks a little bit. Looks a little sus, but it's okay. It's not too bad, but a little bit. Okay. Alright, this is a lot better than I thought it would be. These little whites though. Little eye shines. Should I add this? No. That makes him look more aggressive than he needs to be. And I do need to clear this off for sure, because it wasn't the right mouth. I don't know what to replace it with. Shoot, I also lost the brown, which means I gotta, like, take it off these pixels. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Okay, cool. We're on our last Yuto. I'm gonna draw a little bit more, though. Um, because we have those, your character here bases that we started a long time ago. And I never did, do the examples based off of Whisper, Whisper, Todd and Tiffany, and Multi, because we need example photos. And I decided to do it based on them. I need the tongue color too. He looks so annoyed. Okay, cool. I'm gonna draw in another layer. I'm gonna put X's over the ones we don't use on this. For these two. And this one, I think that might be it. I can't tell, but I think so. Okay. Whoa. So there's all of our U-toes done. We just have this. Let's see, where is that? Right here. BS went out for a second, but it's back now. Okay. So I'm doing the persona art all on one, it looks like. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Why did I set it up that way? I mean, I guess it's fine because I can just, like, screenshot if I want them separately. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to have more layers. Oh, jeez. See, I'm definitely used to working with a bigger canvas because that looked like nothing. Maybe I had it at like 3.5. It's the same size. A little smaller. Yeah, 3. Oh, let's use our actual straightening brush here. These things go down a little bigger than that. I feel like I can draw multi from It's memory at this point. I don't really think I need to remember how to draw multi. I mean, I know I used the chibi base as like a guide. Let me get this out of here. I'm just gonna move it. Well, then Todd's in the way. And Tiffany's in the way. Um, let's put it let's put it here so that I can grab the colors, but then just like flip it off a lot. So these are your character here bases that we will be opening commissions for. But I needed references, and what better references than the three main VAs plus multi. The two main, technically the two main VAs and the game dev. I don't talk a whole lot when I get in the game. Okay, I just wanted the bang shape. We could actually continue. Maybe this chibi multi. Oh shit, I started drawing on the wrong layers though. So I accidentally clicked down on it. Okay, there we go. Definitely can't make that kind of mistake on this, because I need the bases for drawing the characters. The whole point of having your character here things is so that we can hopefully get the game on Steam, because Steam costs money. And I don't have money. The game will be definitely going on itch.io. I think everything else is just coloring. So MULTIE'S has the special one. Um, and the special one will only be open until we meet our Steam goal. So, oh shit. I need to reload this. If you want the middle pose, then you should do it early, because it'll only be until certain ones run out. Oh, music was weird. I'm still so sad that you guys can't hear my music. I really, really wish I could share it with you. Alas, the copyright gods would smite me. Too big of a pen for that area. Also the reference images that I'm using, the chibi was created by me. For multi. I do not know who made Tiffany's art, but Fish001, I think, made Todd's. So if you're looking for those artists, that's who it is. But I know these are like their main, to my knowledge, these are their main personas that they use. So I wanted to use the right art. Wanted it to look proper and everything, you know? So I had to get the right colors and stuff. That's what I'll be doing with the Your Character Here commissions as well. I have to do them on like based on people's characters or pictures of themselves. So I want to make these like I would make a commission, Just obviously a little more sped up because I would take more time on commissions, but these are just example pictures. I can draw multi like the back of my hand at this point. I even doodle multi. Whoa, too big. Well, not necessarily too big, just not careful enough. Wasn't expecting it. Okay, now multi's hair gradient is going to be the trickiest part of them. Always is. If you make a character, don't make them have a 3 hair gradient with purple highlights. It's a little tip. Man, that's going to be a problem because I think I did it on. Yeah, I did do it on a different base. That was smart. GG me. This needs to go all the way to the top. Because this is supposed to be like head tape, head bandages, kind of thing. And the coloring also needs to go up. It should be over my hair. What? Is that not that layer? Oh, it's because I was drawing on the wrong layer. Duh. Still drawing on the wrong layer. Jeez. Now you get to see why it takes me so long to draw. Okay, there's that. It's not gonna be 1-to-1 because I didn't draw the hair 1-to-1, but that's okay. I never draw the gradient the same, which is probably not great for consistency, but he's my character. I can mess him up however I want. Watch, I'm gonna have to do the eye gradients too. To I get to my eraser. There. Okay, maybe not that small. Jeez. Okay. Didn't really help, but I don't feel like fixing it again. the yellow. Actually, I'm gonna go to the under base here. Coloring. It has to go behind the head. In coloring will be fixed once I add the skin tone. Okay, let's do the eyes. Actually, wait, no, I need to do the purple first. Look, I love the chibi has little heart highlights. I need to get back to rigging that as well. Okay. Now eyes. And what gradient is it? What is your eye gradient? Purple, then blue, then green, then yellow. So these should actually be the yellow. I haven't drawn a colored multi in a while. I've done multi sketches and stuff like in class, but I haven't drawn multi in full color. That's why I'm confused about my gradients. You know what? The Nintendo thing is also so true. It's not actually Nintendo music, but Nintendo did publish a couple other games, so they probably would bite me in the ass. Yeah, blue then green. Okay. And then I need skin. Can't forget that. Make the brush bigger. Look at them. The little half cultist. Kind of what the lore is. Don't tell anybody. The outfit, I mean. Oh, I'm gonna go into the eye there. How cute. Okay. It should be multi. Go for Tiffany next. Oh shit. Wrong layer. She's got cool colors in her hair too. Shoot, I don't know ad colors. We'll go safe and go with like brown, I think. Okay. Color drop. I think this is actually maybe all pink based on pictures I've seen. So this will be our outline color. Then we'll go in with a lighter pink. This is not going good. I just don't want anything to look bad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just tilt the whole drawing away. Let's see. There's like two strands in the front. There's like a little, you see the little tuft? A little tuft. The back's almost shorter, maybe? It should be back on the, oh my gosh. Hang on here. And then we have glasses that I'm bad at drawing, but we'll try anyway. Try anyway. Let's see. The frames are kind of like, it's gonna be hard with these eyes, too. Like shaped like that. They're more rectangular, but because of the strange chibi style, it's not going to work very well. So it's supposed to be in front of the eyes. Whoops. Should go here. Somewhere. Kinda. I know the glasses are kind of bad, but it's okay. Clearly, that is not my strong suit. So I think they look kind of cute. At least it's chibi. I don't have to be realistic. Okay. Oh gosh, I also need to add whites to Multi's eyes. I got jump scared by the gray. I wonder if she has a thing. Yeah, the color palette is the cultists in the game. I need to find not on my multi Twitter. See if she has any art things with open mouth or open eyes, not open mouth. So I'm gonna do it based on the persona, but I don't know if there's extra art. Okay, well, I can't find the art specifically, but Tiffany has brown eyes. So we'll use that. So no color select. Try to get one that goes kind of in the same line as the colors, but for the non-multi gradients, they can have a normal gradient. Okay. And then we go lighter, and with more saturation. I don't remember how I blended my chibi eyes before, but I don't want to do heavy blending for sure because it's not going to look right in this style. Because there's no like shadowing and stuff, you know? I might just keep it like that. Okay. And then let's select one of the lighter pinks to fill in for the hair. Oh my gosh. Cultist. The pink honestly goes really hard with the blues. It's kind of funny because a color of pink kind of contrasts with this blue in the game. I won't spoil it, but similar pink to this does show up in contrast with the blue of the cult. To go back to my under base to finish this hair, and then add the skin tone. I feel like the skin's gonna be a little bit hard to grab from that picture, just because it has a lot of shadow work in it, but we'll do our best. Slayer. Oh, too big. No, I made it too small. There we go. Just right. It's like Goldilocks. Okay. Skin next. I think from the face will be our best bet, because that's where like most of the light is. Just bigger again. Not big, but bigger. Set up. I always forget to lift my pen when I'm coloring. And then if I make a mistake, I have to redo a whole patch. At least it's quick. I used to hate coloring because I would only be I didn't do digital art for a long time. And I'm really bad at coloring IRL. Massive respect to anyone who can actually get it to look good, but I cannot. Markers I do okay with, but like colored pencils and stuff, not my cup of tea. Just gonna go over that. Actually, just erase that because it doesn't need to be there. It's just gonna be a pain when I'm actually trying to do the comms. They're gonna be cheap, by the way, for anyone wondering. They'll literally be like $5. Oh, way too big. And then I do need to add the whites in. I do that in multi too. Switch to multi. Confused for a second. I thought it was hair going over the eye. Actually, we save first. Then we move this over to do Todd. Have a peek in there. Oh, yeah, fish. I forgot. I wanted to double check on that username. The artist. That'd be here. I think he has the artist pinned, maybe. Or at least followed. Yes. Not fish 001. Fish underscore 0049 is Todd's artist. Okay. It's already dark. Okay. It's my... Yeah, the sizing's right. So sure. I'm not good with drawing hoods on people, but we'll do our best. Needs to come down lower, I think, yeah. Brown is so dark. I just color selected from the dark part. Remember, I will be a lot more accurate when I'm doing real comms, but these are just little gifts slash remembering, not remembering, providing examples. The this cultist, no, I guess she looks a little evil too. I was gonna say he looks a lot more evil, but they both kind of do. It looks like he's watching someone bleed out on the ground. Tiffany looks like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, like that kind of thing. Oh shit, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Damn it. It's okay. I started drawing on the reference layer, but it's okay because I can just duplicate it and then do this. Get rid of them. Because I'm not redrawing all of that. It wasn't that much, but I don't want to redraw the whole hair. I liked how it turned out. Okay, I think that's all gone. Go back to drawing. With my guide, please. Not my guide, but my smoother. Okay. Eyes are like a light brown. Move this layer up as well. It's a new layer that I wasn't really supposed to have, but it's okay. So let's go above the baselines. Alright. The last strip. Let's make that bigger. Smaller. Get inside the hair strands. Just me not picking up my pen again, even though I needed to. Okay. And then eye color is like just a lighter brown almost. It's like a amber almost brown. Oh my god. Even. Yeah. Lighter. And more saturation. It almost reminds me of like coffee. Like, you know when you put like a lot of creamer in coffee? That's what this color reminds me of. Thin tone and then the whites. Paler than multi. A little bit. Oh my god, we're not the palest character in the room. So that was earlier actually, so that I don't get messed up with the hair. Or the eye. Oh, well, the eye whites I haven't done yet, but that's why that spread. I was like, or the eyes, and then it went over the eyes and it confused me. That's just because I haven't filled in the whites. Little blocky chibis. They're like they're like boxier chibis than I usually draw because they come from like, RPG Maker game and it's all like pixelated and stuff. So I kind of wanted to keep that vibe. Chest peeking out. Slightly pink on him. Odd. She's a different off-white. Okay, there they are. Let's see. Let's add one more layer. Oh, too big. And I also want to add. I'm gonna make this layer transparent in a minute, but or like semi-transparent. This is just for posting standards. So then I can have the normal version, but they don't have to post it without that. And obviously, I will be giving them the unwatermarked version too. But okay, that's it. So these will be going up on our Ko-fi for $5. Obviously not the characters, but $5 you can get any of the cultist poses. Actually, I should put layer, just labeling them. A, B, C. C should have a star. It's the special one that you can only get until it's on Steam. Okay, now we're done. Thank you so much for watching. Um, yeah, these will be up on our Ko-fi tomorrow, should be. Um, after some other announcements, and you'll be able to get them if you would like them. They'll be like $5. We're just trying to raise money to get on Steam, so thank you for coming, and we will see you guys hopefully in the near future. Goodbye.